Hi everyone, welcome to Board Attacks with StewiejP. I'm Stewie, you're not either any of these blokes. This is the old mate, Elite the Authentic from LifeClan, this time in the M4A1 Revalorise. Now, Elite's no stranger to this channel. He's been sending me some epic replays for some time. It has been a while since last drinks, but I'll tell you what, this one is looking like an absolute ripper. Today's video is going to feature two Tier 8 premium tanks, the premium Tier 8 double. We've had a couple of extravaganzas of late. I thought I might just do a quick video this morning for you as we have a look at this game on Tundra. Tier 8 matchmaking can be challenging to say the least, but if you have a look at Elite's gun barrel, is 2 marks of excellence on that bad boy, and I'll tell you what, if he keeps playing like this, he's going to get a third one, no problems whatsoever. Elite in the M4A1 Revalorise, the Tier 8 premium French medium tank. It's a French medium tank that's got a pretty healthy gun. APCR is standard ammunition, 390 alpha damage, 200 penetration with the 105mm gun, heat rounds for 250 penetration, which isn't too bad for a Tier 8 premium tank. Not a bad match up here. 3 Tier 9 tanks in this Tier 9 game, and he's grabbed the hill in Tundra. Not many people have come with him though. It's just him and the Centurion 7-1. At least the Centurion 7-1 is top tier, so Elite the Authentic from LifeClan, he can hopefully work with the Centurion 7-1 to try and secure the hill. Quite a few enemy tanks heading for the hill though. The T26E4, that's the Super Pershing. There's a Scorpion G, that's got a pretty nasty gun on its turret, as Elite puts 375 damage into the T26E4. Now, the M4A1 Revalorise is not a tank I've got. It looks American. You might think it looks American. It certainly does, because it's got one of those Sherman type chassis, and it's not known for its armor whatsoever. Every now and then you'll pull off a freakish bounce, and Elite the Authentic getting a bit gutsy there, crossing that little middle part of the hill. Risking getting shot by 3 tanks, but of course the 3 tanks just looks like they might have pulled back. The Scorpion G's just been spotted in the middle of the map. Elite looking for a cheeky shot into the central part of the map. The central part of the map is where all the tanks are. He finds the back of the A4, pops in for 394 hit points of damage, takes his damage up to 767. That sounds like an aeroplane to me. 2 all the scorers, the Oho and the Scorpion G on the enemy team, both get killed by the M103 and the GW Panther. They lose the M103 in the process though, but that still makes it even 2 apiece. Now, today's video is going to have 2 Tier 8 premium tank replays. Now, when you're watching the second one, make sure you don't blink, because if you blink, you'll miss it. It only goes for about 4 minutes. 2 all on Tundra. Elite the Authentic from Life in the M4A1 Revalorise, the medium premium French tank with no armor whatsoever, but a very, very tidy gun. It is a funny looking tank if you ask me. It looks like a cross between an American Sherman and, of course, that the AMX-40, the duck tank. Anyone remember that one if you were still doing it? Pops one into the side of the Super Pershing, takes him down to 113 hit points, hoping the Centurion 7-1 can do the job. You can see that you can see the Super Pershing has fired. He goes for the kill, but he gets taken out at the end by the Panther, who's come to join the party, and good on him, the little Tier 7 German medium tank joining the party on the eastern side of this map. They're winning now after that kill, 3-2, and Elite the Authentic looking for more damage. There's some more damage, not only some more damage, but a kill. Unfortunately, the IKV-90B and the KV-3, 2 Tier 7 tanks, get taken out at the same time as Elite the Authentic picks up his first kill, looks towards the T-49, gets him for 395 hit points, brings his damage up to 1711, and again, they're ahead as the Oni gets taken out by the IS-3. Looking for a cheeky shot of the IS-2, the Panther, I reckon the Panther might have got spotted. That's why he was probably backing up in such a rush. Elite the Authentic looking for some cheeky snipey shots over there. Why not? Into the side of the top tier German heavy tank, the rear turreted VK45-02B. That's the one with the fantastic frontal armor. But of course, if you've got side shots, especially with a gun like the 105mm French gun, you'll get damage all day. Waits to aim, but doesn't scratch the IS-2. Now that looked to me, that IS-2 looked like the premium IS-2, the Russian IS-2, which is part of the Berlin pack, the one that came with the Brothers in Arms Berlin crew, and you can tell that because it's got a big white cross on the turret, and sometimes I think that's just gives artillery something to aim at. Elite the Authentic from Life, not stuffing around with the tier 7s anymore, putting some more damage into that VK4502B. He needs to do something to turn this one around. It knows he needs to get rid of some top tier tanks here. That's why he's focusing on the VK4502B, as well as wanting to maximise his damage. He wants to help his team win this. Puts a blind shot towards a German heavy tank. No idea if that one landed. They're down by 3 though, 6-9. No idea who keeps lighting him, who keeps spotting him. I doubt it's the... it's certainly not the T49. Maybe the IS-2, as the IS-2 pokes over that bridge. Now that VK, it looks like he's panicking a bit and trying to cap this one out. He's sticking with standard rounds, the APCR rounds. 6-11, down by 5 tanks. Elite the Authentic from Life Clan. What's he going to do in this situation? He's on the eastern hill on Tundra. They're down by 5 tanks. What's he going to do? The VK is capping. The VK very, very likely to be spotted in a minute by the Panther. He's going to try to get the reset. No, he can't get the reset. The VK is behind something. Looked briefly towards the IS-2, but the IS-2 does not present himself. You can see the minimap on the western side of this map. The IS-3 is getting absolutely pummeled over there in the west. He shoots and damages the IS-2. Doesn't bounce that time. Brings his damage up to nearly 3,000 hit points. Now he's got 1,027 hit points up his sleeve. He might need them if he's going to start brawling. I think that's why he's taking his time. He doesn't want to start brawling with these tanks unless he absolutely has to. This Panther gets the kill in the VK4502B. Elite the Authentic gets a vision on the IKV-90B and the IS-2. Now, even though they're both tier 7s, he doesn't want those two tanks shooting him. Of course, that the IS-2 has got a pretty tidy gun. The IS, on the other side of the map, he's having a ripper. He's on 3 kills. 8-12 is the score. So they're down by 4 tanks. Elite the Authentic on 1 kill, 2,867 hit points of damage. He'd love for the IS-2 and the IKV-90B to cross that bridge. I don't think they're going to. They clearly know that the Centurion 1 is down there, and they probably know that Elite the Authentic is up on the hill, just getting ready to farm a little bit more damage as he looks towards looking for the outline on the T-34, the Tier 8 Premium Heavy American tank. He's behind a pretty big rock over there, I think. IKV decides, fuck it, I'm going for this, and it's the last thing he'll ever do. Elite the Authentic picks up his second kill, 3,265. Now the score's 10-12, 3 versus 5. And is looking for that T-34, looking for the IS-2. IS-2 gets spotted, doesn't have a shot. IS gets spotted, he doesn't have a shot. The IS-2 is not going to move from behind that. The IS-2 knows Elite the Authentic is looking for him, and he's also looking for the IS. Unfortunately, the 7-1 gets taken out, and it's just the Panther with vision on the southern cap. 10-13, he finds the gun of that IS, and there he goes. He gets him. He only popped for a minute, but he confirms his third kill. 11-13. Might say that he's sniping a bit here. The Panther gets the kill on the T-34, but I don't blame him at all. Now it's 2 versus 3, and 2 of those 3 tanks are artillery. It's just the IS-2 up there on the bridge. Aim, me old mate. Takes him down to 472 hit points, the IS-2. Artillery kills the Panther, so the IS-2 must have spotted the Panther from there. That's interesting. It's a 390 alpha damage gun. The IS-2 not moving from that bridge. Elite the Authentic from Life Clan on 3,933 damage. He's relocating now, so we've quickened up the replay. Going back towards the base. I guess he suspects that quite possible that GW Panther might have gone for the Tier 7 Panther just by shotgunning him. Maybe the artillery's come down here and he shotgunned the Panther. I have no idea, but Elite the Authentic, he won't get spotted by the IS-2 where he is unless that IS-2 crosses the bridge, which he's clearly shown he doesn't intend to. And look, if he does cross the bridge and he starts the cap, then I guess the Elite the Authentic could always run back and reset the cap. It's not slow at all. He's doing 40 kilometers an hour in the M4A1 Revalorise, so no problems at all with the speed of the tank. So he'll be able to reset if the IS-2 does roll on the cap. But because the IS-2 is so slow, and he's not the slowest tank in the world, but I guess Elite the Authentic is banking on that IS-2 just sitting there, but he doesn't sit there. He's relocated to the 1-2 line. Elite the Authentic puts a shot into him, The IS-2 does shoot, but he stays, tries to stay hidden because he doesn't want two artilleries shooting him, not both at the same time anyway. Look, I reckon he's trying to make him think that he's still over here, as he's going to try and go around, flank the IS-2, get the kill. There you go, catches the IS-2 napping, gets spotted of course, but he picks up his 4th kill. And if he can win this, he'll turn this one into a top gun. But what's this? Somebody's capping. Somebody is capping. Here is one of the artilleries. We'll kill that one first. No problems whatsoever. The GW Panther, 360 hit points for his 5th kill. And of course, he knows where the S51 is. Because the siren's still going off. He's got a minute to get there, so he can take his time. Now the S51 will know that Elite the Authentic is going to be coming from the western side of the map, because he's just been spotted and he's probably getting ready for a shotgun. I wouldn't think the S51 would do 1027 alpha damage. I wouldn't think that for a minute. Now if he's going to use his camouflage values and his vision, he'll probably see the S51 before the S51 sees him, but more importantly, he just wants to make sure he's facing the right direction, and there he is. Picks up the top gun, pulls it back from I think it was 5 tanks down, over 5,000 damage, 6 kills. Elite the Authentic from I nearly said from Crazy Clan. That was a long time ago, but Elite the Authentic from Life Clan, showing that he knows what to do in the M4A1 Revalorise, the Tier 8 premium medium tank that doesn't have any armor, but it's got a pretty good gun. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, Bruiser, 5 for effect, Pascucci's for killing those 2 artilleries at the end, high caliber, and of course the top gun for that little performance, 5,115 hit points of damage, 6 kills, 1533 base experience. He fired 19 shots, 16 hit, 15 did damage, and have a look at those credits, 181,299 credits. That's with a personal reserve running and a premium account. Personal reserve worth 67,000, but even with a standard account it would have been over 100,000 credits. Not too bad at all for that little bad boy in the M4A1 Revalorise. And what the hell was that? What the hell was that noise? It's the Nameless, that's right, Celestia Ludenberg, Celestia Ludenberg, also from Life Clan, this time in the Nameless. Now don't blink, whatever you do, don't blink. He's top tier in a Tier 8 premium tank. This doesn't happen every day. Let's just wet the whistle before we start this one. Rightio, we're all caffeined up, we're ready to go. Celestia Ludenberg from Life Clan in the Nameless. Standard rounds, 300 alpha damage, 220 penetration, that's standard armor piercing, 260 with APCR. I doubt he's going to use any. Only an extra 40 millimeters, is that right? Only an extra 40 millimeters of penetration with the premium rounds in the Nameless. Now the Nameless is part of the Valkyrie Chronicles tanks. It's known to be pretty overpowered. Have a look at it. It's not a very big target, but it's got plenty of armor at the front. It hasn't got a bad gun. It can face Tier 10s, and well, it just looks funny if you ask me. It just looks funny. Okay, we're on fjords. It's already a minute gone past. What are we going to do? There we go. He's found some targets. He bounces a shot from the Comet, and of course the Nameless comes with that bloody annoying crew. The girls that never shut up, that's the thing. I reckon I'd be turning that off if I had one of these tanks in my garage. In fact, I think when I was testing this tank, that's exactly what I did. The M6 damages his spotting device, whatever this thing is. What's it called? Observation device. Put a shot into the IS-3. He's already blocked 1,000 damage. He's already got 3,000 assisted damage. It's a little bit unusual in a heavy tank. He's in the middle of fjords, and he's spotting these bad boys. This is exactly what he wants to do. He wants to spot these bad boys. He knows he's lit, but he doesn't care because he keeps getting, he just keeps bouncing shots. He's still on full health. That's his second kill. He gets rid of the Type 64. 716 damage done. 1,635 damage block. Cops a bit of damage that time. Puts one into the T28 prototype. 3,157 assisted damage. And I don't know about you, but I'm getting pretty annoyed by this girl who just will not shut up. Critically hits a T28 prototype. Lucky, I know this is not a very long replay. Critically hits the T28 prototype. 3,600 assisted damage. Suits a T3485M. All he does is manage to knock the tracks off and pick up yet even more assisted damage. Is he on a mission? He's not going to get that mission, a ramming mission for a higher tier. But 5-2's a score now, 1,000 damage done, 1775 damage block, 3,640, 3,775 assisted damage. And I don't know about you, but she's a little bit distracting, this girl. They're coming down like a wrecking ball in the northern part of Fjords. And have a look, here he goes. Kill number 3, gets rid of the M44. Now he's going to turn his attention to the IS-3, probably because he's one of the only tanks left who can kill the IS-3. Shoots the Comet, rams him for a little bit more, brings his damage up to 2,140, 1775 damage blocked, 3,885 assisted, and there's another shot into the GW Panther, which consequently gets taken out by the Comet. There's another artillery. He's not going to have any problems penetrating that artillery. Gets one into the M12. These girls will not shut up. 13-2 is the score. 3 kills, 2,760 damage, 1775 block, 3,885 assisted. GG, laughing my ass off, says Celestia Ludenberg in the chat, saying this is World of Tanks on easy mode. Yep, he copped a lot of damage towards the end, and I think it was artillery as well as some big guns. Not exactly sure who put damage into him. Puts one last round into the Cheeto before the Batchat 12T picks up the kill, and an easy win in the end, 15-2. Let's have a look at the results before we wind up today's video. And I hope you've enjoyed it. It's an ace tanker for Celestia Ludenberg from Life. The Spotter Medal, Hand of God, Bruiser, Fire for Effect, Shell-Proof, Cool-Headed, Patrol Duty in a heavy tank, Confederate for shooting more tanks than anyone else, Steel Wall, High Caliber. It's Water Tanks on easy mode. 3,036 damage done, 3 kills, 1,383 assisted damage, 14 shots fired, 13 hit, 10 penetrated. The ones that didn't penetrate, there was one in the T3485, which was just wrong, and there was some tracking shots, I think. And look at that, 3,885 assisted damage. The reason I point that out is have a look at these credits. Bang! 179,385 credits. That's with the premium account. Again, another personal reserve running for credits for 66,000, but it still would have been over 100,000, even with a standard account or even without this this booster. What can I say about that? There you go. It seems plenty of people have got credit boosters running around. That'll be probably left over from Frontlines mode, I think. That's when they were all sort of given out. But a couple of pretty groovy ace tankers in some premium tanks. So I hope you've enjoyed the replays. Thank you very much for the replays, Celestia Ludenberg and Elite the Authentic. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please feel like hit that subscribe button. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we will be giving away $1,000 worth of stuff. That's unbelievable. So don't forget to get on board that one. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, and see you all next time.